that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Yo, this story is so creative and she is so amazing. And wow. Okay. Hello, welcome in guys, welcome in! Today, we're gonna be playing the brand new Wuthering Waves story quest. I thought this was side story, but apparently it's main story. It is the Augusta overture, transition, epilogue, prologue story called Rust, Sword, and the Sun. So yeah, this is apparently main story. Did not know that, and I'm assuming this is going to lead us into the next 2.6 patch, which is going to be following Augusta and Iuno very closely. And I'm really excited because the last time we had a kind of transition story like this, I think was Chiyokona's, and it was actually very informative and very interesting. So I am excited to see what we're gonna find out from this one in particular, and let's just do it. Can't wait, no stalling, let's just go. I think Augusta and Iuno are super cool, super amazing. I unfortunately have 40 pulls, so I think I'll have to full skip Augusta, but we'll see. But anyways, let's just start the story. Here we go. Before we begin, real quick though, if you guys do enjoy, please make sure to smash like, subscribe, I'd super appreciate it. Smash the like button. Like every time Augusta ults, she smashes my willpower for trying to not pull her, so we'll see how that goes. And also comment down below letting me know your guys' thoughts, any predictions for the 2.6 story you guys might have thus far, and also join the Discord server if you want to come chat, hang out, and have a good time. And apart from that, let's just get started, and here we go! Okay, Rust, Sword, and the Sun. While waiting for contact from the Effor's Palace, you and Abby arrive at the Soulless Tavern. Sorry, I burped. Where you run into a blind wandering bard, Nestor. Having learned of the Effor's invitation to the hunt, Nestor shares with you Augusta's stories before she rose to power. Oh, yeah, because I remember we saw in the live stream before that they have that kind of, the notebook style. I wonder if it's going to be similar to what we saw in the Chiyokona event, because that one we also had a storybook style telling of some of the lore for Christoforo. So, let's see. Okay, wait, Fleurdelys. Let's take a seat. Sorry, ignore my FPS. I am struggling a little bit. Okay. Abby!
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet.
Guys, I am still so curious when Abby's gonna show up and pop off in the main story, because we know Abby is very closely tied to whatever's going on in Resonators, but Abby has still been AFK for the most part, so Abby is going to come in clutch soon. We all know it.
Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Cold. Oh.
A hot meal should warm you right up. Yo, Abby's been going through it.
All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa,
Oh.
Pinch me!
Wait, that looks good.
Ah,
Okay, it does. Guys, I like spaghetti and meat sauce, okay? I know it just looks like a polygon thing, but when I see that, I just start thinking about spaghetti and meat sauce. I literally had spaghetti with tomato sauce for lunch, but I want more.
Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
This is gonna be me at the Augusta banner. I have enough money, right guys? Right?
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue.
I wish I could say the same.
Augusta made sure we're covered.
Oh,
All our
Oh my
food
God,
and
my
lodging
goat?
here in Septimont is billed straight to the Effor's Palace.
wait, if Augusta's spending all this money on us, does that mean she wants me to return the favor on her banner?
But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's I'll be a scoffer.
Dude,
Yeah.
Abby's so real. Those are so cute! Oh my god, how have I never seen these before? These are adorable. They have little faces on the shrimp. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wait, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. That is so cute. That's a... the cup? Why is there a gladiator sunbathing in my cup? What's he doing? What are these two balls, huh? Did he leave his balls out? Why did they make the table of food so detailed? What is this? Me as hell. The way to my heart is food.
Rover really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer.
Like 90% of the money I spend on food. I just love eating. I just love eating, okay?
It smells amazing.
Oh, Abby, that was so cute.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cartethiya is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
Sanguis Plateaus. Oh, that's a long description. The Sanguis Plateaus were once the Septimont frontline against the Dark Tide. Due to the region's unique landscape, remnant energy gathers here in unusual densities, along with the blight cloud perpetually looming overhead, formed since the first Dark Tide. During the high tide seasons, gladiators from across Septimont arrive here to hunt Dark Tide creations in the name of glory.
We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Probably because there are some factors at play, namely a certain playwright who has been suspiciously missing for the entirety of last patch until the very end in a single cutscene, who has his own machinations behind the scenes, probably to sabotage us for whatever reason.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud.
Oh, the shot looks sick.
Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords.
I'm always amazed by how beautiful they make all of these sceneries. Just look at the sky. It looks so cool.
Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Aphra's invite did say something about a big hunt.
Yeah, a big hunt on my wallet with the next two banners. Jesus Christ.
Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
Augusta! Where are you?
Came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it.
Don't worry, Rover. This is just another obstacle in our path. We'll just steamroll through it.
This hunt. If it's about the Great Agekk,
with the power of plot
the
armor.
messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
Survival of the fittest.
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses.
The high tide / dark tide usually appears from the sky. I mean, so does the retroact rain. Like, all of the bad stuff in the wuwa universe comes from up above, which in itself makes you very curious and then makes you subsequently wonder, what is above the sky? If we were to somehow traverse above the sky, like in the very initial teaser trailer from before, you know, remember when we first enter the Wuthering Waves world, we kind of are like in the sky and then we fall upwards into the water or something like that before we land in Wuthering Waves? Very interesting.
And as the F4, is she really in a position to do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar.
Oh.
You possess eyes as clear as crystal.
This guy sounds like he's evil.
But
What?
what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds?
Maybe I just have trust issues, okay? But whenever I hear a character that sounds like this, I just assume they're evil and are gonna betray me.
A warrior who walks the blade's edge does
Oh
not
wait, he
falter
has like
over
blood
trifles.
dripping from his eyes.
The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne.
Oh. Christoforo cosplay.
Of Capitolini Hill.
They have the same
Beneath
energy,
the
no?
pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
I just want to confirm. The Epher is Augusta, right? Like the Epher is the term for the leader of Septimont? Right? Yep, okay. And you are?
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
Where have I seen this before, guys? Oh, a traveling poet, a traveling playwright who speaks in riddles. Huh. So interesting. I've never deja vu. I've been to this place before. This one's wearing a lot less clothing
The
though,
rains in
compared to the other
Septimont
one.
never seem eager to leave this season. So then,
Bro just sat down. Wait, were we waiting for him?
curious about the Epher, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Nestor, I have a question. What happened to your eyes? Christoforo really made us paranoid? Dude, Christoforo gives me trust issues. I can't trust a single thing that I see anymore, because what if I'm just in his sonorosphere? Who knows?
How do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F4 too. Huh? Your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see
He was eavesdropping.
and to hear.
That's not very polite,
are the two of the
Nestor.
many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option.
Sorry, there was a fruit fly. I couldn't kill it.
Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Epher of Septimont.
Where have I seen this before? If this is actually Christoforo, bro needs to get another freaking repertoire, because your MO, my guy, is so obvious, okay? If this actually is him. He's doing the exact same thing that he did before, no?
That's why I speak of her
Round two?
with some familiarity.
But then watch this actually not be Christoforo, and I'm actually just so paranoid. They could be doing this on purpose. This could be a red herring,
Soon be written.
and I'm falling hook, line, and sinker for it.
Knowing more
Big
about
bait.
those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Then tell me about Augusta.
Augusta.
Whoa, this CG, what the hell? What? We're opening up with a CG like this? Holy shit, oh my god, this is so... I'm sorry, I love art. I love art.
A girl of
She
humble
looks
birth,
so nice.
a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage.
Oh,
And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place.
she proved that she was the alpha. She was the alpha of Septimont. And she took that throne with the cold fist of her hand.
Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
And it will eventually become another cloud of dust. Wait, guys, wait. You know how I've been talking about how Iuno has so many death flags? What if Iuno is just a red herring? And then Augusta's the one who actually has to make some sort of sacrifice to save everyone and fend off the dark tide. Because she is in the position, right, where she is the again, the spearhead against the fight against the dark tide. But the way he says this has just completely shifted my perspective. Because in order to fend off the dark tide once and for all, maybe, and you know how he was also talking about how the throne of the Ephor is a seat that requires a lot of, like, you know, pain, suffering, sacrifice, and it's not just like easy to be there because you have to make a lot of those tough decisions to be like the leader to fight against. Wait, guys, what if Augusta's the one who actually has the death flags and we're all being baited by Iuno? Okay, I don't want to be cooking properly right now. Okay, we'll see, but I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Oh no. What? He just finished? He just stopped talking? Dear guest from afar, do follow me into the near forgotten stories of Augusta, but simply telling it might be a bit dull. Which methods do you have in mind? What are you trying to do? Oh, I choose which one I want to speak. Here, well, what methods do you have in mind? Perhaps having the listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add a more immersive touch to the sounds and images you've yet to hear and see. Continue. Oh, does it matter which one I pick? At this moment, you are Augusta. You shall relive her past, face the same choices she once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. Oh, don't worry. Easy. I forget everything. Are we role-playing? I'm ready. Are we role-playing? Of course, Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you'd make, they will not alter our reality. Okay? Yet, be wary. Fate is fickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choices carefully. I understand. Her past decisions may not have always been the best. I understand. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex thoughts, and let me sing the epic of a young girl. Augusta. Take a deep breath. I am Augusta. I am Augusta. I'll take a deep breath, guys. Okay. A gentle, warm light begins to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes. I was gonna close my eyes for immersion, but then I can't read. When it clears, a small, frightened girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimontian gladiators stands guard around her. Hey kid! Why are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know the- oh. Don't be afraid! We know what the dark tide did to your home, and we're here to help. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot voice act, but I'll try my best. Boldly observe the man in front of you. Timidly observe the man in front of you. We're bold, guys, okay? We stand with strength. Different choices will change the corresponding stats value. Okay? You must be hungry. Here, this should be enough to keep you from starving for now. Refuse the food offered by the gladiator. Take the food offered. Why not? If he's gonna be nice to me, I'll take it. We can take you to Septimont City. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike. Staring at these ruins won't change anything. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Let go of your sword. Grip your sword with determination. Never give up! The gladiators shake their heads and pat your shoulder. Follow them. Look back at the ruined village. Remember to maintain a stats balance. The story ends if a stat drops to 0? Oh! Oh! A story chapter is complete once the corresponding goals are met? Oh, interesting. Okay, wait, this is health? Oh, what? I didn't mean to choose. I was trying to... Oh, martialism, willpower, reputation. Oh, interesting. In the end, you choose to leave the village. The gladiator's words reveal a bitter truth. You lack the strength to protect the home you are leaving behind. In your travels, you engage with the gladiators. Stay quiet. Oh, it tells me what stat it affects. Oh, okay. Following the gladiators, you arrive in the city of Septimont by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. This is pretty cool, honestly. This little storytelling method where we're going through. Is the entire thing like this, though? I'm curious. I'm curious how long this is going to be, or if it's going to be in small sections. Kind of like with the Chiyokono one before. I guess we'll find out. Okay. Should we show your awe of the city? Yeah, we're going to look at the city, guys. It looks so cool. A poster for the gladiators Aegon. Why did my brain hesitate so hard to pronounce that? Is pinned to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. Draw closer to the crowd. The gathering people push you towards the crowd. What? Okay. You must know, Septimont reveres strength. Oh. You must know, Septimont reveres strength. Here, only the victor reigns. That is a lot older than the city itself. You notice disdain in the eyes of this Septimontian. You notice the passion filled in the eyes of this Septimontian. Disdain, bestie. Eat or be eaten. Such is the way of the city. To survive, you'll have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. Really? Because I saw a gladiator chilling in a teacup earlier, so... Is that the kind of crown we'll be seizing? Continue. You can't stop thinking about the conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength in Septimont. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. Quietly leave the crowd, tear away the poster, and walk away from the crowd. It's my poster. Oh, I lost health for that! Shit! I guess I did commit some vandalism, so, you know. There have to be some negative repercussions for that. As you leave, you notice that 3 words stand out in the incessant chatter: identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. Continue. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as mere boring displays of butchery. But we're hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Continue. Want to have a little bet on how many mangy rats are going to try for the Aegon this year? Them and their stench be stinking up the place. Ignore their words. You're slightly concerned about your status and talents. Wait, am I saying this or am I feeling this? I'm ignoring their asses, just like I ignore annoying YouTube commenters. You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back. Someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to see the fight through to the end. Mangy rats, what does that even mean? I actually don't know what mangy means, but I just know the term mangy rats is used a lot. Like maybe disheveled? Disheveled is my guess. That's the impression I get from the word mangy. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Cato. Cato? From hit series The Hunger Games? Damn! Bro survived the Hunger Games and now became a gladiator in Septimont? Slay? Cato is a retired gladiator star but takes on few proteges. Continue. Okay, guys, I gotta get my most manly man voice. So, you want to join the Aegon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little bit about yourself? You recall the discussions about gladiators, identity, status, and talents. People in the city of Septimont seem to value these more than anything. You choose to speak honestly about your past. Lie about your past. I don't want to lie, man, but I think this is the wrong answer, but I'm choosing it anyways. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. Let's go. Truth wins. Truth wins, guys. The dark tide took your home, so you came to Septimont seeking strength. Is that so? You've got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough idiots like you. Yo, Cato! You're so rude! Try to argue. Stay silent. I'm arguing, bitch. What now? Still here, are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Look Cato straight in the eye. Yeah, I'm not backing down, bestie. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Accept the duel after great deliberation. Accept the duel without hesitation. Never back down, never what? Blades meet in a sharp clash. Cato moves with practiced ease. You are quickly defeated. Fuck! No! Are you kidding me? I thought I was gonna pop off. Shit. Strengthless. Do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I want to become a gladiator. Which is why I am seeking power. Huh. Do you really know who you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Give up. Challenge him again the next day? Who the fuck would pick give up? Huh? What do you think I am, a coward? Nah. Challenge him again. Back for round 2, are we? Country rats like you sure are pestering as the city folks say you are, huh? Attack! Attack! The best defense is a good offense. Let's go. Just like last time, you aren't much of a challenge to Cato. You were swiftly beaten once again. Continue. Go back. This is not your path. Give up. I am going to be the most persistent rat this guy has ever seen. Okay? I mean, if I get to battle him every day and I get to see his arm muscles like that, I won't complain either, but... Too slow. Too weak. Your foolish swings only bring smiles to your enemies. He's so rude. He's so rude. Guys, he's bullying a child. Augusta's a child right now. Then I'll be stronger. Then I'll be faster. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Oh, and she took that personally. Checkmate. You've lost. What? This guy think he's Sabridra or something? Challenge him again on the 4th day. Still not ready to give up? Why don't you sell your sword? It'll get you some food at least. This be a motherfucker. I swear to God. Whoa! Oh my god, wait, Augusta looks so cool with her hair up. Okay. You stand before Cato again, dragging your exhausted body nearly at your limit. I can still fight. The wind swept up by the blade whispers past, and you're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades on the greater oak's leaves, and you hear your friend's laughter, your parents' gentle calls. But in the very next breath, a bone chilled deep. But in the very next breath, a bone deep chill engulfs you. That touch, you know it all too well. Is it the sweet embrace of death? Thoughts race across your mind, and your hand instinctively gripped the sword hilt. I won't surrender. I can't stop here. You seize the opening and land a hit on Cato! Never give up, guys. Never give up on your dreams. Let's go. But guys, yo, young Augusta looks so cool. Oh man, I really hope we get a CG of her later with her young self with a ponytail. The ponytail is badass. First try, of course. I'm just bored and different. What can I say? Call out to Cato. Catch Cato's sword. It's rather heavy. Oh, sorry, this is Cato. In Septimont's arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. This sword is yours now. Victor, conquest. If you are determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta. That's your name, isn't it? Nod. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The spectators may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I have no other choice. I am prepared. And the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. Continue. Ho ho ho, okay. By then, all will be chanting your name. Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make the crowd cheer. I will make them know my true name. They are going to cheer for me, whether they want to or not. Training starts tomorrow, 6 sharp, right here. Okay, okay. Let's go. That, I will not lie, that killed my voice.
And you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness?
Okay, I need water after that.
For a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold.
I need a young Augusta CG so bad. Please.
And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the Lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again.
Yo, wait, guys. Septimont is kind of creepy with no people around. You know there's that feeling of when you're in a mall late at night and there's no one. Yeah, I know there's a feeling for that specifically, where you're in a place that's supposed to be really populated, but it's silent and you're the only one there. That unsettling feeling. This is the vibe I get from Septimont, because I'm so used to the entire city being so bustling. Liminal spaces, yeah.
Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story.
All right, Christoforo.
Courage.
Flip to the next one then.
Glory and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight.
Is your crowd density low? Yeah. My crowd density is low, but it was the scene just now that they did that on purpose.
Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong, Abby?
I don't know.
Wait, why is Abby's testament mark red?
The Augusta he's talking
It's not normally red, right?
The F4 we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
Wait, that's so weird. Abby's testament mark is usually not this color, right? Is it bugged or
A girl far
or does it
from
just look
home,
weird because of the lighting?
arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
Is either black or yellow? Yeah, why was it red? No, there might be one.
Do you mean Cato?
Oh, it's Cato? I called him Cato, like Hunger Games, my bad.
Do you believe Cato
Yeah, it's still
handed her that
red.
final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Cato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name.
Well, I mean, if he saw her determination and he was like, yo, okay, bet.
Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
It's always red, but it's just brighter right now for some reason. It's kind of glowing. Oh, okay. That's probably just the lighting then. My graphic settings are kind of whack. Because even with them super low, I still lag, so... like, the only thing I, like, wish was that maybe the overall regions were a little bit more optimized first for Reliving Septimont, but it's fine. It's not the biggest deal. Are you ready to listen to the epic of the blazing sun? Alright guys, round 2. Yo, I smurfed that first part. Let's do this. Alright, are you ready for more peak voice acting? Hopefully my throat will be able to handle it. Let's take a little sip of coffee. Okay. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Cato's training, and today the grind continues. The grind never ends. A little rest won't hurt. I'll go later. Stick to the training schedule. You arrive at the training site. Repeating the same moves over and over again has begun to wear on your patience. You notice some gladiators training in moves you've never seen before. You decide to peek into the training. I want to see what's going on. Ah, shit! You reflect on your training. It was always you alone, facing the wooden post, patching yourself up, over and over. Give in to sadness? Yeah, guys, I think this seems like the correct answer to trying to overcome my training. I think we should give in to sadness, y'all. I mean, that's what happened when I played Expedition 33, but... Days slip by, and the gladiator's Aegon draws near. Today, Cato will give you one final lesson. Okay, Cato, Mr. Dude who killed my voice, I've done all I can to prepare you. Now, you're on your own. Is this the graduation ceremony? The training ends today? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you through all this training? You're unsure of what to say. You already know the answer. Your ideal has never faltered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others. Aww. You meet Cato's gaze, and he reads the answer in your eyes. Offer Cato your thanks. I remember my true ambition. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Cato's words from when this all started. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? Oh, wait, look at this, look at the art. Look at this art. That's so wholesome. She's moving on. She's moving on. I will make it happen. I very much look forward to it. You're aware the sponsors for the gladiators Aegon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants, figures beyond your reach, except, perhaps, in the underground arena. Oh, underground merchant. These are all top-of-the-line merchandise I got here. Care to have a look? Like products on display, you and a few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. Oh, they're the products. Volunteer yourself. Take a step forward. Oh, this is kind of dangerous. I don't... This stat is kind of low. Huh. I feel like it's volunteer yourself. I feel like it's I'm guessing this one. Yes, yes, yes! I'm a genius. The audience casts their eyes in your direction. However, all you receive is a constant laughter in return. Oh my god, these bastards. Okay, glimpses of the noble's lavish lifestyle flicker through. Visions of your home's ruin flash within your mind. Oh, fuck, that was bad. Oh, that was not good. These laughs. So they really did have a hand in that disaster. The rot in high places also played a part in your home's ruin. The dark tide alone did not destroy your home. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators existed only to serve their desires. Yo, rich get richer! Guys, money can't buy happiness! Of course, of course! Silently you swear to shatter these rules. A fire of anger ignites in your chest. Oh no, my HP! Oh, Aragonova. Well, well, a village girl with such unremarkable forte, dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Septimont had a joke this amusing. Show them your sword. Try and you'll see. What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think playing innocent will win you favor? Don't underestimate me. I never disappoint. Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. You give the nobles a chilling stare as they talk in whispers. You bear a small anticipation that someone will pick you. Nah, I'm giving them the death stare. Old school noble? Okay. Wait, how does an old school noble sound? Entertainment, you say? Huh. In Septimont, strength defines worth. We shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. Oh! Okay, old school noble? Damn. I thought the old school noble was gonna be like prejudiced, but he's actually kind of based, Slay. You turn your view towards the voice. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old school noble walks down from the stands towards you. He smells of rotten stench. P.U. Stinky. It's unlike the smell of rats, as the Septimontians had put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. Huh? Okay, I see it. This is metaphorical, probably. Silently clench your fist. You frown at the old school noble. Now we silently clench our fist, besties. This guy is showing interest, okay? We'll take what we can get. I engage only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3... Oh, wait, he's speaking here. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further, brave young lady. Okay. No one does it like me. Oh, we keep going. Okay. You accept the noble's trials. Though trials is too fine a word for something intended only to break you. It's fine, guys. The harder they try to break us, the stronger I'll be when I make it out. Of course. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones. Yo, this music is kind of popping off, I won't lie. Okay, head to the trial grounds. Ooh! Outside the walls of Septimont City lies a wasteland plagued by the dark tide. Your homeland. Returning home, you can't help but feel sentimental. It's now different from the home you remember. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within a cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. The first trial is to slay that beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all equipment but a dull sword. Bro, this noble's a bastard. What the hell? He's just telling her to die. He's like, overcome this, or you are nothing. A dull sword is more than enough. I have no choice but it's more than enough. With the power of my determination, okay? I'm going to build the hell out of wit, and I will just speed run, okay? Who needs other stats? I will just build wit, and then all of my skills will carry me through to the end. Of course, that's how it works. The mountain trail winds like a serpent. Among the charred tree stumps, dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. Why is everything so stinky? When the first rays of sunlight split the clouds, a cave reveals itself, breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Guys, cave mentioned. Cave mentioned. Watch out. Watch out, Lygus is gonna come. Lygus is gonna come for us, okay? We mentioned the cave. Wherever there is a cave, Lygus will be sure to follow, because he loves that cave, like there's no tomorrow. Try to break free. Who are you? Shush! Get down! You trying to get yourself killed? Hold your breath or you'll alert it. Who the heck is this hunk of a man? Struggle. Do as he says. Fuck! Oh god. You turn around and see a hunter. Just then, a massive beast roars and walks past where you're hiding. Secretly stare at it. Keep your head down. After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. Were we supposed to square up with it? Going by those clothes, you're a Septimont gladiator, eh? I used to be just like you. Lost a big match, got tossed out by the nobles, and ended up like this. We're nothing but their playthings. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. Septimont has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such reality. In the end, those that have power and money are the ones who make the rules. It's true in Septimont. It's true in our world. We can never escape. We are all the gladiators, okay? We are all the gladiators fighting in our own arena. Called capitalism. Shit. Shit, guys. That's life, I guess. Man. You ask the hunter about the lion beast. Ask the hunter what you should do. Nah, I want to ask about the beast, bestie. Only a madman would go after that lion. I am Augusta. We are Augusta. We are all Augusta. I know what I'm doing. I have my reasons. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. Oh, what a guy. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparations for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. Oh yeah? Do some scouting? Nice, nice, nice. Let's plan our attack. After a few days, you've managed to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus, you march towards the deep cave. Enter the cave. Inside, we see shadows on the wall and Lygus preaching to the choir. Deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then, a sudden dread freezes your steps. Between the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears. The lion beast. Fire from the nether dances amid its golden mane, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. Maintain your distance and swing your sword. Draw your sword and strike. I knew that was going to tank my health, but who cares? As you expected, the sword fails you. It's ineffective against the lion. Shit! Guys, are we too low level? Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to quickly analyze the cave's environment. Dodge its attack and search for a weak point. I think we should dodge or analyze. Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stalactite above. Stalactite. Stalactite? Stalactite? The thing hanging from the roof of the cave. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaws. Ow. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not over yet. You land on its neck. It lunges to seize you, but your swift dodge forces its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in frantic struggle. Oof. Oof. Finally. Guess using the environment is one way to do it. The trial has ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. Whoa, the background changed! Ayo? You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter, and the fish vanish. You sense the forest's unease at your presence. Oh god, is it because we unlocked a new power or something? Are they afraid of my power? Are they afraid of me? The critter's panic plunges you into reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can instill fear. You are still somewhat shaken. You desire more! More power! Unlimited power! I'm sorry. I'm so silly. Okay. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial upon you. Oh my god, this guy. Imagine your stats determine if Augusta will live or die in the next story. Dude, that would be so cool. That would be sick. If they actually had a kind of like a thing where there's consequences for your choices. But they did mention that this is just, this can't change the past. So, you know. But it would still be cool if there could be some small effect of the choices that we make in this particular quest affecting maybe some dialogue that Rover has in the future, mayhaps. That would be pretty cool. But who knows? I know full well the next one won't be easy. What is it this time? Okay. Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all warriors of Septimont have 2 lives. Cato seemed to mention this before. 2 lives? One by their parents, and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword in a gladiator's hand as their life in the arena. For the second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me that you are worthy of standing in the arena. Also, we have to beat a bunch of people, essentially. Turn with disgust as you wave to accept. Calmly accept. To get the admission pass for the Aegon, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Septimont. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fall. That shit's real as hell. Holy. People love to see a fall from grace. Humans are cruel like that. Look, it's that girl. Oh, onlookers. Look, it's that girl again. Didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? I will get a endless backpack. I'll get a backpack that has like an endless bag charm, like in Harry Potter, Hermione's, and it'll be great. Ignore their comments. Focus on the opponent before you. You have grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. She looks so cool with her ponytail, guys. Honestly, I kind of wish her model also had a ponytail. Like, I just think the ponytail with the really fiery, poofy mane looks so sick. Like, look at her. Man. First thing I see is age groaning to what? I'm not even groaning right now, guys, I'm being so normal. Please. You've been playing for 3 hours. Hey, wuwa, shut up, leave me alone, okay? I'm vibing. I don't need a break. Breaks are for the weak. No, that's not true, guys. You guys should all take breaks between doing things. Don't be me. That's a surefire way to burn out and ruin your health. So do take breaks. But however, I will not be, even though I should, since my voice is dying. But it's fine, because I'm enjoying the story a lot. So okay. Let's see. Spare the opponent and wait for the next challenger. Suppress your desire to kill. We spare them, okay? Okay, we need to reach 50 reputation and 100 willpower. This is reputation. Willpower is the... Okay, so we need to do the arm a lot more. Damn. Okay. Let's see. One by one, the gladiators you've challenged grow in numbers. Those you've defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Steadily plant the opponent's sword into the ground. Raise the opponent's sword. Even in Septimont, there's a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. Hey yo, we have a target in our sights, locked and loaded. Do you have any idea who's Victor? Oh. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Aegon. Continue. Power, wealth, those aren't things brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Oh, so what? The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer. A perfect job and a substantial fortune if you walk away from the duel. Bro, they're trying to bribe us? Yo, that means Victor is shit. Take the offer, rip the contract. Of course. You reject the bribe without a second thought. Humiliated, the noble servant spits curses in your face. Say nothing. Avoid any altercations. Respond calmly. Nah, fuck this guy. He spit in my face. You ignorant country peasant. Do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. I, the scion beside the servant. Ignore the servant? Yo, let's ignore his ass. Okay. Yo, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Peace out. Bye. Oh shit, no, my reputation. Fuck. Oh. The scion silences the rambling servant and tears up the contract. Whoops. Made a little, maybe I made some enemies here. Awkward. I actually quite like this overall, whatchamacallit, storytelling, because usually when we witness people's backstories, we're being told about it from an outside perspective, right? But then in this case, we actually get to make, because we're making the choices ourselves, I feel like it really does help me as a viewer to feel the impact of the choices that Augusta did make and the path that she chose. So I kind of get to see, I get to really understand her mentality a lot more than if they were to just tell me about what she did in order to get to where she is right now. So I think this little storytelling thing is quite good. Obviously, it would be nice if it was voice acted, but it is a lot of dialogue, so I can understand that it is side content. It's side content, but it's also in the main story. But yeah, anyways, this is quite entertaining. But okay. Let's go. There's no point in talking sense into an ignorant fool. Then again, I'd appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. Okay, Victor. Yeah, your name's Victor, but you're not gonna be the victor in our battle, so watch out, buddy. They throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm and mocking gestures. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. Retaliate with the same insults. You feel nothing. You are nothing to me. The day arrives. Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember well the haughty look he wore, but a few days prior. You sure you want to hear Nectar the entire time? I mean, his voice was quite nice. And if it saves me the pain of having to say every single line, I'll take it. Okay, let's continue. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Yeah, you know what they say, guys. The pen is mightier than the sword. Except when you're actually in a fight. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent scion and casually lift his pretty helmet with the tip of your sword. Okay, if this was anyone else, you know, lifting someone's head with the tip of the sword, that is the good stuff, okay? That is such a good trope. When you have rivals or when you have rivals who are fighting with swords and then one of them loses in the match or the duel or the round, and then you lift up their chin. Oh my god, the tension is crazy when it's not a rat like this Victor guy. But I'm sorry, I just imagined it like between other characters and I'm sorry. I'm a shipper at heart, okay? Approach the noble seats. Stare at the watching nobles with contempt. Or should we let's walk up to them. Let's intimidate them. I have won. And I achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see? Your gilded lies shatter before real strength. Toss the helmet back to Victor. Step on Victor's helmet? Yo, step on that shit. The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. Woo! The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponents defeated. Now, only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you, except one. Aridel, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. I mean, he has some aura in this picture, okay? I will not lie. A sword tempered by countless battles is no less sharp. Talents no longer matter to me. Amid the endless chanting of the name Aridel, you arrive as promised. Even the old school noble is present this time. As always, spectators crowd the arena. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs you, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. Oh, true, the parallels! After several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and Aridel's armor is unusually heavy. You're all too familiar with the noble's despicable tricks. Ah. So they've sabotaged the arena. Anger brews within you. Keep calm. You then shift your pace, luring Aridel into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grow loose, his reaction sluggish. Now's the chance. Seize the opportunity! Your sword stops just before the neck of Septimont's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately, the crowd erupts into applause. Woo! Let's go! Augusta! Get his ass! Woo! Yeah! Stab, stab, stab! Is that so? What? Wait, what? Kill, kill, kill! Right here? Now? Aridel closes his eyes and accepts his fate. Victory is already mine. In front of everyone's watchful eye, you only take Aridel's sword. You then bow towards the audience before turning to leave. You feel a sense of relief. You feel the people's gaze. ... They wanted blood. Live, live, live! Leave the cheers behind you. Look back at the crowd and wave. The next day, you arrive before the old school nobles with 100 lives. Guys, what's the third trial? I feel like the second trial would be the last trial. But that means the third trial will probably be more of a test. Like some sort of psychological test is my guess. Well, that's the third trial. Since we had 2 physical ones. I mean, I know the first one kind of requires some, you know, like mental too, but we'll see. I mean, the second one as well, because you have to deal with nobles, but let's find out. Oh. Huh. Aridel is merely made of Septimontian flesh. Above him stands a far greater force. Power beyond any Septimontian. I'm ready for the third trial. Your third trial, oh, okay, is to earn the blessing of Arsinosa. He never planned to let me pass the trial. This is an impossible feat. I know Arsinosa. It has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no humans can reach. The last wall of Septimont. But I'm gonna get along with Arsinosa just fine. I have no reason to yield. I accept. It is this insurmountable challenge that stirs your thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa. Okay, third trial is gotcha? I guess so. Let's see if we can win our 50-50. Oh, immediately straight in? Oh no. No! I come back, Nestor. Nestor, come back. My voice is dying. This is too much dialogue. Shit. Okay. Okay, guys, this is my trial. This is my trial as a gotcha CC, okay? Will I survive this entire quest without my voice giving out on me? Let's find out. On the eve of the trial, you return to the training grounds once again. While you wait for Cato, you find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of true strength. Cut it down and leave the past behind. Hug it gently. I want to give it a hug. I know this is probably the wrong one. I don't care. I want to give it a hug. Oh, never mind. Well? Oh, Cato. Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength can be destructive. Strength can instill fear. Strength brings conquest. Such is humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. Thank you. Guys, we have to say thank you to our mentor, okay? Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? Well, we're gonna take a picture and then post it on social media and get some nice updos. You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's swords with their own after victory. Now, you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. Gaze at the flying sparks from the blacksmith's forge. Oh, wait! Wait, are you telling me that the sword that Augusta uses is an amalgamation of all of those 100 gladiators that she beat in this quest? Yo, that's sick! No wonder it's so massive and it's like a bunch of it's rocky pieces that are held together by the electricity, right? Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Yo, this story is so creative and she is so amazing. And wow. Okay. Slay. Okay, gaze at the flying sparks from the blacksmith's forge. Stop outside the blacksmith's forge. That's why you can separate and in her animations and they can float around. Yeah! Her power is magnetism, so she can fuse them together with her forte. So guys, she might have had a quote-unquote weak forte to begin with, but it's all about figuring out how you can best utilize your powers. There is always a way. You might not have the strength that is immediately, the most flashy or insane. But if you know how to utilize your own strengths personally, you can go a long way. And this applies not just to combat and obviously the story, but in real life as well. Because a lot of the time, and this is something that I actually learned the hard way, was a lot of the times when you look at other people, you'll see people walking down these paths that you also want to walk and doing things that you also want to know how to do. But in the end, you don't have to walk someone else's path because you have your own strengths, your own weaknesses, and it's all about finding out what best suits you and what best works for you. Think about what's really important, what you actually want out of those people you're comparing yourself to. What about it? What about them is what you want? For me, I really wanted to this is so stupid. I really wanted to be a K-pop idol because I was like, oh, it's so fun to see them make all this cute, cool music, do all these fun things together as a group. And then, so I was like, oh my god. So I got so jealous when I was younger of some K-pop idols and I really wanted to be them so bad. But then I realized it was in the end, it's not that I wanted to be a K-pop idol specifically, right? It's that I wanted to create and share, I wanted to share those fun moments of watching all of those idols I admire, having fun, doing things, and then I wanted to be able to cheer people up the same way and I guess inspire people the same way. So then I ended up being oh, but I can do that through streaming, right? I can do that. I can play games I like and then entertain people the same way. I don't have to be them. So it's all about finding what works for you and not getting too caught up in how you are different from others. So sometimes it's about acknowledging those differences and then treading your own path. I don't know why I just got all philosophical in the middle of this Augusta backstory, but you know, sometimes these are lessons. These are nice lessons to learn and think about as well, even if we're just playing a gacha game. It's nice that the gacha game can bring up stuff like this to make us think about stuff IRL as well, though. Okay, very nice, very cool. Her forte is electromagnetism, and her alt also has multiple colors. Oh, really? I didn't notice that. It represents the electromagnetic spectrum. Oh, the details. Wuwa never holds back on the details, that's for sure. But okay, sorry, let's continue this. I went off on a little tangent there. Okay, but yeah, let's look at the flames. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do this with a power not of your own. Watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall, a seemingly impractical idea emerges. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. That's my goat. That's my goat right there. Let's go. Every character element makes sense with science, of course. Thanks for the sub, Rover's #1 hater. Welcome, welcome. Don't worry, we're not looking at Rover right now, okay? We're looking at Augusta. Feel the power. Your forte never stands out among Resonators, but its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swings. It's all about finding your own strengths and figuring out what works best for you. Augusta, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for the lesson, my queen. The day of the final trial has finally arrived. You walk to the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from atop the 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsinosa. Take a deep breath. Survey your surroundings. Hey, always gotta observe. It's like how we dealt with the lion before, right? Because I initially thought, like, oh, what if the lion is Arsinosa? But if we are lacking in pure brute strength, then what we have to do is make up for that lack of strength with technique. Let's go. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsinosa appears. This piece of art, guys, I'm actually obsessed with the CGs that we've been getting here, these little cards. They're so pretty. The art style is really, really nice, and this Arsinosa one in particular has so much detail in it and makes Arsinosa look so badass. There's a slight ringing in your ears. Arsinosa's mountainous size catches your eye. It's awake! A noble shrieked. Arsinosa stands silently opposite you. Slowly, its eyes open, coldly watching you. Rest your hand on the hilt. Focus and stay alert. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. A chill seeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Take up a defensive stance. Take the initiative. We always gotta take the initiative, guys, okay? We just gotta be careful that we watch our health. The screams from the stands are soon drowned out by the lioness's roar. A wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Ignore the pain and tend to the wound later. Quickly patch yourself up. Guys, we have to be careful of our health, okay? What? What? Never mind. Fuck! No! No, I gave her an opening! Shit! I'm fumbling! Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet her descending paws. This strike shall be my all. Recall your encounters from previous battles. Fuck! No, I keep picking the wrong options! No, guys, I can't fumble at the end here. Guys, I've been doing so well. I've been first trying everything, okay? We cannot fumble here. You manage to withstand Arsinosa's fierce attack, and at the moment it withdraws, seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood spills the arena. Dude, This art looks so cool. I honestly thought that Arsinosa almost looked like the Leviathan here. So I thought that this, I can't like move it, but you see this little spike here from the spear? It kind of looks like the horn, and then this particular part, the arm, like the arm, this elbow looks like the horse snout from when I glance at it. Golden blood, yeah. Yeah, guys, golden blood. Blub? Golden blub? Golden blood. Steady your breath. Look up at Arsinosa. Arsinosa ceases her attack, her mane brushing against your blood-stained face before she lowers her head. The arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name in honor. Augusta! 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 Let's go! I have gained the lioness's blessing. I have passed the final trial. The voices. They are... Oh no, guys. Guys, is she hearing the voices? Oh shit. Listen to the waves of cheers. Listen to the waves of cheers. Oh, whoa. Wait, guys, my martialism just went so far up. O wise and noble Arsinosa, the mighty guardian of Septimont, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. Walk up the steps after Arsinosa. When the cries of triumph resonate within the earth, we see the fire of humanity blaze across Septimont. Wave after wave of applause. The Septimontians salute me as I advance. O sun and moon, witness this extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication to Septimont. Take another step forward. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Arsinosa's blessing, you have been granted a privilege. They are all bowing to me. You are crowned the champion without the great Aegon. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. Raise your sword. Oh, whoops! Whoa! Wait, I want a screenshot, but there's nothing here. At last, you stand atop the summit, the champion. Only now, with battle fire cooled in your veins, do your wounds raise their voices in protest. Yeah, I guess we did get kind of injured during this entire thing, so, you know, it's kind of rough, but we're going through it. It's fine. We can go to the infirmary after. Surely. You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength, you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield gladiators' valor on the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. We did it, y'all. We did it. What the? Yet, should these new rules forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Yeah, Nestor being cryptic as ever. Okay. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your 2 lives shall serve Septimont. God damn. Okay, Slay. Guys, I did it on my first try. Am I just so cracked? Guys, this is clearly a sign that I am just as cool as Augusta, right?
Merely the rough shape of a short.
Right, guys?
This is all I can offer about the Air Force.
I'm clearly just as powerful as Augusta. For sure. Yeah, the correlation, it exists, of course. You're even better? Lie meter, shut up.
Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
What narration? I'm the one who narrated, Nestor. My voice is suffering because of it. Master, Christoforo, couldn't you have spoken a little bit more? Please. I enjoyed it. Nothing special. I still don't know the effort enough.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener.
You bastard. You could have saved me a little bit of struggle.
I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate.
I thought you were just a traveling playwright.
But there is one thing I must confess.
I am not actually Nestor.
Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial, at best.
Yeah, and I'm sure he must have crafted this story for a particular reason, right? So he wants us to think of Augusta in a certain way, and then that's going to affect one of our decisions later in the main story, and then he's going to be like, gotcha! It was my 200 IQ plan all along. I manipulated you perfectly for my own schemes. Classic Christoforo style.
Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality
Nah.
of people.
Nah, I'm just
events,
tripping.
and
Nestor is
things
100%
beyond
trustworthy.
The grasp of words.
Of course, of course. When you only listen to one side of the story, you can never have the full picture. That's just how it is.
I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such.
This shot is very unsettling, which I'm sure was the intended effect. But Buddy needs to put on some lip gloss.
If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now.
Where have I heard this before? Where have I ever seen in Wuthering Waves, in Resonators Septimont, stepping into the pages of a story to become the protagonist?
As I've said,
How
the
odd.
tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
Oh, wait, I wonder if this means that in 2.6, we're actually going to get to see the storytelling style that they did in 2.4. Because remember, they had the whole, because we were kind of like jumping between past, present, future, stuff like that, like between the sonorospheres, they had the book that Phrolova gave us to basically keep track of everything. I wonder if they're going to bring back that storytelling method for 2.6. Maybe. I feel like that's what this is implying. You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take.
Who have I seen do this pose
The rain
before?
is passing. I hear
Oh,
it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength.
okay.
Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
Determination.
Rover, what do you think?
I think determination is more powerful than strength. Because with enough determination, you can gain strength. But no matter how much strength you have, if you don't have determination, you can only do so much. It was strength and conquest. It was her unyielding resolve. It was born from the hardships of her past. I don't know. Well, I mean, this one's determination, so I'm picking determination.
You needn't rush to answer.
But I just did.
Keep it in mind as you continue your journey.
Buddy, I did just answer. His bro's like, oh, you don't need to rush your answer. Well, I'm too late.
When the final chapter is written,
Hello,
the answer will reveal
HYHO.
farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance.
Yeah, eh? You totally didn't stalk us to come here to tell your story. Oh, traveling poet. It was just fate and chance, of course. I believe you.
Soon,
I believe you.
after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Oh, and it'll continue continuing. Because we are the MC of a live service game. That's just how it is. Goodbye. Oh, is he about to transform into Christoforo? Whoa. Whoa, that's cool. Wait, he turned into like cranes. Wait, who the hell is this? Who is this guy? That's the first time I've seen that blonde dude. The previous day?
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much.
Who was that blondie? Just a random, I believe? Oh, yeah, definitely a random who's not going to show up in the 2.6 story. Wasn't that guy in the story earlier? Was it, like, I was wondering, was it one of the guys in the cards? Like maybe Victor, but I don't think so. I think it's a separate person. I think it's a new design. So I think he's an NPC for 2.6. Maybe they're just teasing him. Was that the old schooler, was it? But he looks kind of young for an old schooler. Maybe, it might be him. It might be the old schooler. Sorry, when I said old schooler, I just imagined that the old schooler was an elder. So maybe that's why I didn't align with their expectations, seeing the young NPC, but we'll see.
As the priestess, Iuno is far too unruly in both action and word.
Oh.
It's a disgrace to her title.
Hey, stop talking shit about my girlfriend.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Sips tea.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority. Or defend anyone's fragile pride.
Yes, defend your girl, bestie!
Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest.
Kick her out of the place, give her to me instead. No, you have to listen. We can enjoy Iuno, but we cannot separate her from Augusta, okay? They belong together. They're yin and yang. Guys, come on.
I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours.
Oh,
And a rebel, challenging the Senate's rules.
okay, call out their asses.
But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Augusta literally said, stop talking shit and square up. If you want to stand tall and say all these things and have the power to control all these things, then prove it. Actions speak louder than words. She called them out. My goat. Talk shit, get hit.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Oh my god, her voice. Because we've heard a lot of Augusta's voice, but Iuno, I forgot what Iuno sounded like. She's so pretty.
Handling the Senators takes time. You know that.
Oh my god, they're so...
Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat.
She's eating an apple?
And relay it word for word to Grandmother Lily.
Guys, is this foreshadowing? The last time we saw an apple in a trailer, was the Jane Doe, you know, the Jane Doe's Endless Zone Zero trailer? Does this mean in Iuno's trailer, Wuthering Waves, the Kuro devs are going to give us Cantarella Last 2 Seconds Part 2? Cantarella Last 2 Seconds Part 2! Give us our goon material. Give us our goon material. Okay, Grandmother Lilibet, the current head priestess of Septimont. Oh, okay.
Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace.
Read the sentence again, Age? Oh. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother. Every detail of feet. You guys have problems. You guys have issues. Of course, Iuno feet appears in the chat as we talk about Iuno and her feet. Iuno feet. I'm not surprised. This is what you've been waiting for. Well, I guess, you know, the fans said, please give us our fan service. And they delivered. Or they will deliver even further.
I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Why does that sound so ominous?
Let those old foxes report me all they want.
Her voice is so nice.
The Tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Oh.
Hey, I'm with you on that one.
Hey.
The Senate should be reminded.
Oh, this is so pretty.
That the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Iuno.
Oh, I know. Go back to that shot. I wanted to take a screenshot. Shit. That shot just now where it like panned down and they're both sitting on the roof. Oh, I should have turned off the thing so take a screenshot. I thought I was gonna stop on that shot. No. Oh.
Why didn't you wait there?
That's too slow.
I have
okay, it's fine. This is fine, guys.
We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
She's trying to protect her. She's trying to relieve some of her stress, take some of her burden. Because I'm assuming this duty that she is going to have to do, Iuno's duty is going to be a very heavy price to pay. So then Augusta's trying to help. She's trying to do everything to help her, and then her voice changed when she talks to the Iuno. I know she sounds so soft. She sounds so soft and so fond, and I am not delusional. Okay, it is in front of her eyes, in our ears. Because Iuno wants to see you, girly. Literally, Augusta. She wanted to see your face. She wants to spend some time with you before the date comes. Okay, it's fine.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person.
I know she's talking about Rover, but I am going to be delusional and think that she's talking about Augusta.
Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Where are all the people? Everyone's gone. It's liminal spaces again.
Ugh, what a hassle.
She's talking about me. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, okay. Okay, no. You guys are delusional, okay? She's actually talking about me, okay? Because I am the protagonist. I am the protagonist of this stream. So Iuno is talking about me and me only. Get wrecked.
Patience,
I alone.
The warrior has accepted.
Will be the one who Iuno's gonna praise.
We'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt.
I alone am the praised one.
Is there something else you want to say? ...
I read Grandma Lillibut's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well.
Doomed by the narrative? A scroll Lillibut carries, recording visions glimpsed in the flame light. Both this book and the murals with Tetragon Temple are media through which the priestesses of Septimont convey prophecies to the people. The Yuri is doomed by the narrative, guys. We gotta prepare ourselves. Prepare ourselves mentally.
Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions? ...
It's cause she's worried about you.
Septimont
She's worried about you,
divinity is
Augusta!
enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate.
Whoa. Okay, I'm letting these scenes play out. One second. Please understand.
Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete.
Until now?
Only the hero of heroes.
Yo,
wielding
Mia.
extraordinary power, risen
Guys,
from
it's
the
a new
dark,
weekly.
shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
Guys, poor Mia can't even rest in peace. Because she got turned into a boss. She got turned into a farmable boss in Wuthering Waves. 07. Unlucky, bro. Hero of heroes. The legendary ruler of Septimont. The legend traces its roots to an ancient prophecy that only the one who becomes the hero of heroes can save Septimont from falling into ruin. Well, we all know that Rover was clearly involved in the creation of Renacida from way back when in 2.0, so... Any guesses as to who the hero of heroes is gonna be? It's Peeb.
Do not forget.
That's the power of the bonk.
This is the other half of the prophecy.
Surely not Rover? Of course not.
Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
No, Iuno. Don't doubt yourself, girly. Wait, her toes have painted nails? Oh my god, the attention to detail? ...
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
Okay, that's some Chad shit. That's a Giga Chad right there. That's a Giga Chad right there. Holy crap. Why didn't you take a picture of the feet? I wonder. Oh, look at her smile. She's smiling so fondly at her. Oh my god, I'm so normal. I'm so normal. I'm so normal.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone.
But she won't let you. She'll be by your side. That's the look of I want to kiss you so bad. I want them to kiss so bad. And then I want them to kiss each other and then kiss me.
Most revered priestess.
I'll third wheel. I don't care.
For me in the temple. I
Just let me in.
Victorious.
I'll third wheel, guys. I don't give a fuck.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you. trying to shut me out and face it alone.
Now I missed it again. Fuck, I'm trying to take screenshots, but I'm too slow, bro.
Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Age in the cuck chair. If it's for them, anything. I'd do anything. I'll be so real. Oh yeah, I'll sit in the cuck chair if I get to watch them. Shit. Cinema.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
No, why does she sound like she's saying goodbye?
The storm is coming.
Storm mention. Shit. Shit. Guys, not the storm.
Come. You know, my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Okay, I got that one. Okay. Okay. Listen, there were so many shots in that entire interaction that were stunning. Oh, I was like, why is it not loading? It's because it's just black screen. Well, it's time to fight the storm. It's the reverse 1999 Wuthering Waves crossover. Okay. Oh, well, I think that's the end of the story. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cute. I mean, the only thing about that was it actually like obliterated my voice because none of it was voiced, but it's fine. I mean, none of the card stuff was voiced, but it was quite creative. I really liked it. I mentioned this earlier during, like, while we were still playing it, but being able to make those decisions as a player and actually like kind of walk the same path that Augusta did with, obviously, I'm just too good, so I cleared it first try. But the fact that you can actually fail it if you don't make the right decisions is really neat. And then add some stakes to the particular decision making that we have to do there. And yeah, I feel like because I'm making those decisions myself and actually having to think about, oh, what's the proper thing to do, it really helps me get into the mindset of what the Septimontians feel and then what Augusta felt and the overall politics of it all, the determination that she needed to face those trials and surpass those paths. So yeah, I quite like this style. I think the only thing that I would prefer, obviously, would be if more of it was voiced specifically in the decision making parts. But I do know that is a lot of extra dialogue for them to voice. But in itself, it was pretty creative and yeah, not bad at all. They mention it in the survey if you want more of this quest or not. Like, I like it because I get to make the decisions. But voice some of it. Maybe if they had like some parts of it that were voiced, maybe not the entire thing, that'd be nice. So yeah, I'll definitely mention that in the survey. But oh, pretty cool. And they actually gave us quite a bit of information with regards to Septimont and how the Great Aegon and everything functions, the politics of it all. We didn't get to see too much of it. We got a pretty bare bones, I think, like knowledge of the Great Aegon and Septimont and how it works from the main story. So this was a really nice extra like world builder thing that they did. So I actually quite liked this quest, because it was a nice way for them to offer more context and insight into Septimont as a place and also Augusta as a character. And this now makes me, I'm sure, here's the thing. Okay, I'm like repeating myself so much, but I think this quest now, after having played it, right, it's good. But I think once we play 2.6, I think having played this quest is going to make the 2.6 story, and specifically with Augusta and her decisions and what she has to do, so much more impactful. I think, because right now we just have it as a prologue. It's a little teaser, it's getting us hyped for 2.6, but once we've actually seen what happens in 2.6, this particular quest is probably going to be that much more impactful and also make 2.6 itself feel so much more intense because we now have all of this context for Augusta and what she had to go through to get to where she is. So if there's any emotional beats in 2.6, they're probably going to hit extra hard. It's a nice little change in prelude. Yeah. And it's a great storytelling when Rover isn't actually a part of it. Yes. And that's another thing too. I keep saying I love how they're starting to give more storytelling methods where Rover isn't directly involved because, again, this is a very nice way for us to learn about Augusta's character without necessarily trying to shoehorn in the main character. So... and we got to see some lovely, lovely interactions between Augusta and Iuno without the outside presence of someone else. So I think being able to have those moments where we get to see the characters as they are with each other without an outside presence are really, really nice because, you know, people are always going to act differently around different people. You're never going to act the same when you're with a friend and someone else versus when you're with a friend themselves, right? So this is kind of the same thing. We get to see these extra sides to the characters where this is just how they act when they're with each other. And it's really nice, adds a lot to their character building for me and makes me actually, it makes me feel a lot more for them and understand them a lot more too. So very good. Checks all your boxes. Yeah. Very solid, very solid. Only complaint, wish there was a bit more voice acting, but that's probably not as big of an issue for most players since most players aren't reading out the entire story. It's just like for me as a streamer, it's kind of rough having to read the entire thing out loud. But I think even just having some of the moments with voice acting for a regular player would be pretty cool too. Like some of the like really crazy moments, especially for example, when she beats the trials, right? When she beats the trials, when she's talking to the old guy who gave her the trials, and at the end, you know, when you hear some of the crowd's cheers, I think having some sound effects here and there would definitely add to the experience for every player. So stuff like that, just like very, very small minor complaints. But they're not even really complaints. It's just like stuff that they could do to make it extra good. So yeah. Love Augusta a lot. It's going to be so hard to skip her, guys. I'm going to be so real. I think the only thing that will probably like make me continue with skipping her is just my absolute lack of funds. I actually have nothing. I have 40 pulls. I have 45 pulls. I have 45 pulls, guys. It is so over, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. If you did, please make sure to smash like, subscribe. I'd super appreciate it. Comment down below letting me know how you guys felt about this particular quest. I really enjoyed it. Did you guys have your own suggestions that you think would be nice, or did you also not enjoy it? I mean, maybe it might not be for everyone, this type of quest, but yeah, let me know. Comment down below. Join the Discord server if you want to come chat, Hannah, have a good time. And apart from that, thanks so much for watching, YouTube. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye! Wallet calling to her like the Green Goblin mask. Listen, it's rough out here, okay?